Alright. Are you ready to continue? Okay. Time's up. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what am I supposed to be doing here. Scariest face in the world. I got a tip about missing case. Alright. I can do that. Investigate the missing person case, finally. The client is a grade schooler named Romy. She contacted me via email. I only read the subject. You're here just in time to look at the rest with me. So the subject is, Instructor Miura at school has disappeared. Judging from that opening, yeah, I assume so, but it sounds like more to it. Okay, I'll read the email then. There's some important stuff in here, so pay attention. Okay, hello. I go to an elementary school in the city. At my school, there's a famous ghost story that everyone knows. Hold on. The story is called The Scariest Face in the World. There's a book in the library, but we're not supposed to read. The book is all red. It's so it's creepy and hard to miss. They say if you read even one page, you won't be able to stop reading the book. As soon as you read to the end, you feel something tap your back from behind. And then when you turn around, you see the scariest face in the world. Somebody was just you hit their attention, so you think there's more. The story made lots of kids too scared to go near the library. I was scared too. One day our teacher, Saburo Miura, heard the story and got mad. He said, "Don't stop reading because of a stupid rumor." He said he'd prove it. It was taught. Just talk and start reading the book in front of us. Did he read the book out loud? That way, he started reading it in a big, loud voice. Started to read the book. My name is, Saburo. I'm an only child, but Saburo means thirdborn. As soon as he read that line, Mr. Miura's face changed, but he quickly got it under control and started reading again. I was sent to live with my grandmother, and I couldn't really make any friends. I was 7, my grandmother bought me a soccer ball. It became my friend. I went quiet after reading up to that point. Then he left the room. He didn't come back, so as class rep, I went to find him in the faculty room, reading the red book intently. When another teacher tried to talk to him, this is what he said. Class doesn't matter. I have to read this book. I must. The main character is Saburo, went to live with his grandmother and didn't have time, so he played soccer alone. He made soccer like it was all that mattered, but at his final high school tournament, he missed the penalty kick and quit. Then I focused on my studies. I got a teaching certification, and became a teacher. Imagine, you see, this is about me. If I don't lead to the end, ran out of the school with the book. He never came back after that. There have been sightings of him at Shinjuku Park. The witnesses say he was reading a book on the bench like a man possessed. That's the last anybody's seen of him. Oh, let's go check. Can we hold for that a bit? I have an idea. There's something I want to look into. So you just hang tight here for a bit. I'll be back in touch. If I find anything out. Take a load off. Okay, I'm stepping out. A book that kind of tells you your life story, huh? Looks like this is the bench from the report. There's a red book on it. I think I have to read it. If my hunch is correct, I should be fine. On that one, about me. Am I the main character? Look at that. I can't turn my eyes away from this book. I have to learn more. I headed to Driftwood for the case. No more of them. I'm not real off. Fight time is over. I checked Haruko's movements just in case, but something's off. She spent some time in Shinjuku Park and then went under the sewers and vanished. Only to help her immediately. Wait a sec. I thought the operator wasn't real. What the heck? Just around the spot where Hiroko's signal vanished. Imagine Hiroko entered the in-between here. Investigate when you're ready. Let's go. Be afraid. Be more afraid. More. So you're the one in the red book. It's that. If that's what you mean, then yeah, I'm behind it all. All the humans who read the red book got scared, just as I planned. Faces twist in terror when they read about themselves. I repeat, I follow them. I showed them the scariest face ever. Yeah, that might be scary. What's it is? You seem to be worth scaring too. I can harvest superior energy from humans who are at the limits of terror. All my victims, their fear readily. Things couldn't be smoother. How's that for fear? They hit my head when I fell. You must have saved me, but you could have gotten here a little sooner, you know. Sorry to keep you waiting. You must have picked up on my idea. Simply finding the missing teacher wouldn't get to the bottom of things. We were going to need another viewpoint to learn the truth. And that's why I decided to read the book myself, because I was sure you'd come looking for me. Wish you would have told me first. Yeah, I know. Sorry about that. Find the book just laying there. Oh, there are several unconscious people trapped here. The others who read the book. I'm waking up here, so let's get them outside. Okay, Mr. Miura. Busy, but I'll be fine. I didn't think I was so unwell that I'd pass out. We just happened to be passing by and heard this little girl call for help. We didn't really do anything, so don't worry. More importantly, you should go get rest. It feels like I haven't been home in a while. So much for saving from Miura. No problem. Actually, thank you for the amazing material. Be careful on your way home. Don't go reading any strange books. Okay, bye. And it looks like Mr. Miura and all the other victims are headed home safely. I got a beat. I think I'll call it a day. Oh, here. I found this when I was trapped. I'm sure you'll be able to put it to use. Oh. Of course. Of course you would, give me yet another quest line. My favorite thing in the universe. Beat the person Haruka wants to induce you to. Why? I want Cheerios. Hey, thanks for coming. Here comes the person I wanted you to meet. Is this Hiroto's office? I'm, Norio? I'm a high school student, or I should be. What do you mean you should be? It feels from the past. If that's cool, I can't really offer any help. Something by the calendar. Time period nearly 8 years ago. So one day, and someone I was caught up in a huge explosion. When I finally came to, it was 8 years later, so it seemed. Why are you saying it? Like what happened to you? I think we could probably trust Zhang. Do you have any proof? He showed me his school handbook. Issued 8 years ago. Seems I can't get home on my own, so I've been looking for someone to help me. I was able to use the cash I had on hand at an internet company. That's how I found Haruka. Well, we got on home. I believe in my own people and helping him, so here's okay. Okay, anyone who is going back to his own time? Talk to Miri about it. Will this work? Oh my god! I'll grant an exception. Luckily I was able to connect to his old time. There's the exit. Is that simple? What is this place? Are you sure about this? Look right. Please, I need this to work. Alright, calm down. What the? Wait, you can't go. I refuse to let you go. Yikes, look at the size of that thing. What's Millennium Mon doing? Go back to my own time? But you go home. You can't be allowed to return to your time. Why? Millenniumon, don't you start your nonsense! Get out of here! Uh-oh. I did it. Quite impressive. I suppose I'll leave you to be for the moment. However, I refuse to give up. Enjoy this moment a little longer. I have no idea that traveling through time was so dangerous. Get out of here. In fact, he must be pulling people from different times. Is this the time period it originally came from? Actually, now that I think about it, a sense of calm here. Okay, I'll try going back to my house right away. Thanks again for all your help. So it's time for you to return to your time as well. Wait, is that it? Well, got some time on your hands today? You don't drop by that often. There's something I want to talk to you about. Hello, is anyone home? Worked. Found you. My name's Nario. You mean to say Nario that sent me an email saying he's from the past? That was me from the past. I'm the me from the present. You helped me 8 years ago. Although I guess that was just a short time ago for you. I understand. Take it from the top and give us all the details. So we talked to the Naruto from the past and sent him you back to your time, telling us that you're that version? Yeah. I wouldn't care my younger self today. You both know my situation, so there's something I could use as help with. You were supposed to go back to your normal life. That was my plan. My life was going to return to normal, or so I thought. You see, when I went to the future back in high school, past me met up with future me. Isn't that dangerous based on what I've seen in movies? It totally screws up the future. I think it's called a time paradox or something. That's right. You told me the same thing 8 years ago and convinced me not to. However, I couldn't overcome my curiosity to see what it'd be to meet myself. So you went ahead and did it. He was mega successful. I lived in a fancy condo and ran an IT company. Even had a wife too. I married a girl named Kenny that I liked back in high school. It was probably a bad idea to do that, but you're still here now, so it's okay, right? No. Now I'm super bored. Can I make ends meet? Yeah, because you thought it would probably all fall in your hands. You have to work towards that. I felt my success was guaranteed, so I partied too much and failed my entrance exam. Still, I felt my life was destined to turn around, so I didn't try to do better. Women have their self-defense. What do you want to talk about? Given those curiosity. Even if you see that I'm successful about it. Actually can write itself. You've seen your future self succeed the way the timeline was meant to be. Oh, it's different. I might. Oh. What? Well, what should we do? Okay, we'll help you. I don't know what's happening. This one's a little out of my... It sounds like... Okay, from what I'm getting, this guy went into his younger self, I guess. Saw how successful and such, and then... But he didn't complete the loop. High school me already reached out. He said he wanted to talk. I know I didn't get permission, but I said to be here at your office in about 2 hours. You want our help with the meeting between your past and present selves. I wear my suit. Oh, my wife. I don't know what's that too. Oh, about the phone. I just have to call her. Yes. I got a number. I will reach a class with you. What? What? Quite low. I meant I've seen TV shows where people pretend to be married. It'd be like, I'm a private investigator or something. I'm fine, count me in. Hey. Life, so here it goes. I'm gonna live in a high rise. Savior of the tech industry? He's trying to set his past self. He's trying to set his past self up to be successful. He's literally paradoxing his whole existence. Over a fellow American, his high school self has black hair, and his present self has like brownish hair. So, what the hell? This is, I don't think I can keep this lie any. No, you're not. The younger you. I'm not married to this person. He's no CEO. I actually had loaned him money for our recent last reunion. Everything has been one big lie in order to help Hiroko and her friend. I'm worried about the potential time paradox here, but I must admit, I agree with... Yeah. Ever be successful. Alright, I need to be honest with you, high school Norio. You saw your future success and stopped trying, so that's why you end up like this. It's over, Norio. I can't be part of this raid anymore. Back in high school, I was attracted to your honesty, but when did you lose that quality? Thank you. Now then, is it possible for me to return to my own time? We can send you back, right? I had to send Norio here. His own time. What? Sorry, I guess we needed a little more time. Something's been bothering me for a while. Don't you find this kind of strange? Oh, you mean the time travel? I'm talking about something else. You and Inori were both caught up in the chaos and turned up missing. It was because you traveled 8 years into the future. Norio should have been the same. So why did Norio grow up and not go missing? Does that mean that one of them is fake? This woman actually has a brain on her shoulders. You again! I took an interest in the boy when I saw him wandering between time and space. Curious what would happen if he met himself, so I played with space-time a bit. It's a rare opportunity, therefore I cannot let you go home before I have my fun. Get over it. Look out! You alright? You okay? We just slowed it down. We should probably leave this to our friends here.
Preparations complete. You got transformed! Oh yeah!
Are we just trying to create paradoxes and make people disappear? Is that the whole idea of Millennium on here? Let's go ahead and finish. curiosity is a bad thing. It was your mischief that allowed me the positive experience of meeting future me. I will refrain from ever engaging in such behavior in the future. We should go and live a happy life. So this warping of time and space caused two versions of Nora to come into existence. And it goes without saying that the high school version of Nora don't belong here. Okay, this is goodbye for real, then. I'm sorry for all the trouble. It's amazing having the chance to meet you, or should I say myself. Please send me back to my own time. Oh, it's you again. Again, what do you mean? I just sent you back. Wait, this is a slightly different time from last time, huh? I'll send the kid home. This is the last time I'll let a normal person through. Oh, I do feel such a loser. Anyway, I'll try going to my house now. Thanks again for your help. Well, it's time to go back to my time and be like, what in the world? You're back. It looks like I made it home safely. My past and present selves calls. Okay, we should be heading home. Are you ready? Oh. But you two last met, right? Huh? No, what are you talking about? We're married. We're going home. We live in that high rise on the other side of the park. You two should come visit us sometime. It turns out you ended up becoming successful after all? I wrote about my experience. It became a best-selling book, anime, movie, and musical. I saved for naughty that time. I felt things if I tried hard enough. When he came back from the future, he told me his feelings for me. He seemed so different. Quite a difference when couldn't even pay at his own reunion. Oh, beautiful. I'm confused by this. Of course, this is all thanks to the two you sent him. This is what happens when you try to condense time travel, a time travel side quest story into this. It's just this small little thing. Because it gets so confusing so fast. I don't even know what's going on. I guess the young Nora was worried about his future and actually got serious. Maybe this was planned all along. So inspired his younger self. I mean, what happened? Maybe he knew that by showing his past self what he become, he'd end up successful. But perhaps there was no historical anomaly, and history played out exactly as intended. And Nora gave us something thanks. Oh my god. Another mission? We're never gonna break this! Observing the underworld. Yeah. I found a picture of me in high school. Come join me for a reminiscing sesh. Okay. Yes. Feels like I just graduated high school, but I was like really young then. Look at this class photo. Never noticed this before, but he's in the picture too. What are you talking about? Okay, I confess, I'm in there too. Quit playing around, I'm being serious. You see, he asked me for advice on finding his missing parents, but I couldn't help him. We met in Shinjuku Park, so I thought he had something heavy to talk about. Memories. If we could go back in time, I may be able to help him. what with you there and all. Oh my God, are you? We just did. We just did. Oh, okay, okay. We can do this more easily. I mean, with the in between, being able to go through all present and future. You guys want some Cheerios? The honey nut Cheerios. The only problem is we don't have milk, so you just gotta eat it by the handful. You're the one that Hiroko is always turning to for assistance. Oh, well, yeah. Oh, what a coincidence. I was just about to give you a call. I could help with something I'm in a bit of trouble with. Hey, my former classmate, Kenshiro Yorito. He came to me on a slight complicated issue. What's your name? I should dedicate it to memory. Honored to be assisting a genius like me. But he's a bit eccentric, but he's literally right about being a genius. He's always had the highest test score. He's been acing university entrance exams since elementary school. This bears repeating, but his personality could be a bit weird. He's a genius at that too. Is this like his duplicate? I'd say so. Being arrogant and rude is pretty much his standard operating procedure. Anyway, he asked for help finding his missing parents. It's complicated, but it seems his parents provided their DNA yet never actually met. I do not even know what my parents look like. That is why I wish to meet them. I was originally born in a place called Genius Labs. I lived there to this day. It gave me the perfect genetic combination. Basically, I was a genius from birth. Oh, God. I found it. What does all that mean? I thought I sufficiently simplified my explanation, but you still seem confused. I am an advanced life form that has taken the next step in human evolution. Compared to me, people such as you are mere apes. They be chimpanzees, if I'm generous. Talk about yourself all you want, but you shouldn't talk about others like that. Tell me! Tell me something. If you're so genius, does that mean you can you can not get your ass handed to you in a fight? If I punch you as hard as I can? And why not? I'm merely stating what has proven to be an objective fact. I convinced the Institute to let me attend high school so I could study those of low IQ. Yeah, you did transfer at a rather odd time, and it's true our school wasn't that great. My purpose was to see how inferior beings lived in such imperfect conditions. However, it was nice to enjoy a brief respite from always being confined to my studies. Oh my God, it was there that I met someone working with a detective agency and conducting interviews. You mean me? I wish to know what my parents were like, what they had possibly accomplished. Plus, I wanted a mother and father with whom I could have a discussion on my own level. No, not the ways of this simplistic world. So I need help finding my parents. I don't like the way you call us simplistic. But I get you wanting to know your parents. Slabs. You know someone who's probably familiar with that research institution, right? Dr. Simmons. Boy, you told me that? Maybe she would know something. I think this person can help. Yeah. Now that I think about it, I did see a lady in a lab coat a bit ago. She had blonde hair, couldn't miss it, and was headed towards Sub Road. Oh, where are you? I need to keep an eye on you. Can I help you with something? We're looking for Dr. Simmons. Seen anyone in a lab coat around here? Simmons was just here a little while ago. She left once she finished her business. Where she was headed? I probably shouldn't divulge our activities, but Dr. Simmons does appreciate your help. She also said she hoped to speak with you again. So I'll make an exception. Check Nishi Shinjuku, the business district. There you come. And indeed. Yet she still pales in comparison to me. Sorry about that. Come on. Let's get going, I said. Let's go on. What the? Pixie-mons. Hey. Oh, hey there. You came just perfect time. Why are these monsters attacking you? My foolishness, I got too close. I found despite being attacked. I'm half terrified and half overjoyed at all the first-hand data I'm collecting. Definitely as weird as I heard. We gotta help her. Oh, they weren't gonna hurt her. They're Pixie-mon.
Very nice.
You have my gratitude. I don't like your chances if we hadn't show up. Well, sometimes luck is an important part of being a genius. Wait, so you're a genius too, are you? Huh, who's this boy? A long story. I get it now. I do know about Genius Labs, however, I don't see much point in contacting them directly. So you can't help us either? I didn't say that. I might know of a way. There must be some data on his parents, and it's probably highly confidential. They won't just give it to you. You'll need to hack into their system to access it. I thought about that, but the cybersecurity at Genius Labs is top-notch. I could not break through their firewall. I think my computer was not powerful enough. Well, you don't need to worry about computers. My machine should be enough to hack their system. Help us? We at Public Safety have our eyes on Genius Labs. There's talk they're up to illegal genetic modifications. And this boy can also be taken to be a victim of that. So I'll lend a hand, also as thanks now. Yes. If I take an interest in something it doesn't take me long to accomplish it. Just wait there a moment. I see. Well, you don't say. Found the data. The data here, but what are you waiting for? Tell me. Who are my parents? Were they university professors, politicians, entrepreneurs? No, they were none of those. In fact, they weren't even human. What? What do you mean? Take a look at yourself. It's a picture of Kishiro's parents. They're apes? Chimpanzees, to be precise. I read his official file. No doubt about it. The parents who provided your genetic cure were chimpanzees. Ha! After all that talk about calling people apes and chimpanzees because their IQ is lower than them, come to find out, he's literally one of them. His DNA is literally drowned in it, in the lowly subspecies. How am I supposed to be able to talk to them now? Wow, Kachira, I don't know what to say. This is also difficult for me to tell you, but you deserve to know the truth. You're a verifiable genius now, but in time you'll end up becoming like your parents. Or you'll slowly begin to lose your humanity. Be an ape? I will not be able to even speak. I can't. What? He ran on. Let him go. That's a lot. That's a lot for a person to take in all at once. How long does he have before he turns into an ape? It's only conjecture at this point. I'd say it'll start in about 5 or 6 years. And they ran a simulation that predicts he'll be pretty much full an ape in 8 years. What the? This personality is quite abrasive. Honestly, I'm not really all that fond of him, but I understand wanting a mom and dad. Maybe to have conversations with him. I've had experience seeing a friend lose a parent, forcing evolution in apes, create man-made geniuses. Not a shred of beauty in it. I'm worried about him. He's due to turn into an ape in 8 years. What will become of him? Time to go find out. God, the irony. It is a screwed up irony that this is how it is. It's like putting everyone down and calling them apes because he's far more intelligent than normal people, and only to find out you were just made from apes, not human beings, actual apes, and then that eventually you will turn into one of them, which I find weird.
Great.
Which is kind of odd.
Great.
Why do I get the feeling we're gonna see Edamon just show up or something? Oh, it's you. Do you remember me? You helped me search for my parents 8 years ago. You're still human. You worried about me? As you can see, I'm still very much human. I admit it took me some 8 years ago to accept that my parents were apes. Once I accepted my new reality, I began searching for a way to remain human. See, the research in preventing my transformation is going well so far. It's like you're a different person. I imagine I used to be quite arrogant back then. Many people have aided my research, which you realize the importance of others. Oh, I managed to meet my parents too. When I found them, mom and dad, they scratched me. Alas, I can thank you for your help. Please take this as a token of my gratitude. That's it. That's the conversation? That's it? We're just this is the reality. Okay. Well, moving on, I guess. Okay. Guess. What's this? HP augment. Okay. There you go. It's a Digimon's Community X. Max HP, SP. I'm gonna give it to you. Spirit 50. There you go.
Sorry, everyone.
Okay. Oh, moving on. Oh. I don't know what happened, okay? I mean, some of these questions, some of these side expect to be like way out there. I mean, way out there. What the? Resume the silent watch of the city. Where is Shangri-La? Still not good. I gotta go to Mirukimon. Uh-oh. A draw like this. We long for a place to demonstrate our strength. No, this is a critical moment. As you have come, I'd like for you to hear the thoughts of these two warriors. They mean well, but their zeal has left me at a loss. Did you hear what we have to say? Then listen well, trusted friend of Mirukimon. We set out on a warrior's journey, traveling together in search of strength. Living in harsh environments and rescuing Digimon from Titan attacks made us strong. Once our paths crossed, our bold colors drew us together. As did our shared goal. Yet struggling against the Titans has shown us that our skills must be honed further. Yes, it was then we fought to lend our aid in retaking Central Town that we saw that. I appreciate your willingness to help, but neither of you actually joined in that fight. You guys were imprisoned during that. But we found Titans heading into the fray and chose to stop them before they got there. We found them no easy foes, however. We drove them off, but we're too injured to do more. The fight to retake Central Town ended before we recovered. We were powerless to help. Why, we'd like you to put us on the front lines for the next large battle. Yes, we have come to ask that you would count us in your ranks for the next major clash. You see, such is the heat of their passion. I find myself greatly moved by it, but as you are well aware, the battle before us is more dangerous than any other. I've only just met these two and do not know their strength to do. Why not have them fight in the Colosseum? I never would have thought of that. I was right to seek your opinion. Having them fight in the Paradise Colosseum is likely the best way to test them. The arena, you say? It sounds like a fitting place for us to demonstrate our skills. I wonder if they're capable of taking on Mirukimon. I'm sorry, but I am too lazy at the moment. I must leave this task to you. Won't you test their skills in battle for me? You want to join the battle? Let's see how you compare to Mirukimon. As we are prepared to fight at any time, you need but challenge us when you are ready. I know I'm asking much of you, but we may just gain some worthy allies in the process. Test them in the Paradise Colosseum, and they shall join us if you deem them worthy. Of course. Some bright duo muscled their way in and strong-armed me into signing them up. What was that about? You know, things. Do you have a door in here, sir? Sir, do you have a door? I just got a door in here. You guys don't have a door? No door. Hold on. The gate guardian is him. Yeah. So yeah, now that the thing is, we now know fully that the reason why people kept end up calling us in the end the Great Guardians, because we are Agiomon. We're just reconfigured out of one of his shadows that kept failing to. That literally failed to. Save Inori. That's all the shadows are. They're just shadows that failed to save Inori and are stuck essentially in a loop. And apparently the higher being decided to take one of the shadows and turn it into us to use. And everything, our memories from like, oh, your father disappeared, into a space time, and it's like none of that was real. They just took an anime that Agiomon liked and really liked and used that as the basis to create you. Hold him up. Okay. Oh, here's one bottle. Golden Intruders.
We kept you waiting long enough. The fighters will now enter the arena.
Sheen. This Golden Intruder labels itself as supporters of Justice must to prove its strength to the champion. While we do wish to prove our strength, nothing makes us happier than simply facing you in battle. Not that one. You might prove so well, therefore we shall give it our all. Yeah!
And now, let's get this match on!
You know what, I think it'd be a cool Digimon series. To watch if it was it's just Digimon Arena and tournaments. Like, there's no end of the world thing on there. It's just humans and Digimon coexist, and like, there's this massive arena tournament thing. If you can reach the top, if you can reach the top, you're a champion, like a digital champion. That's the whole story. Oh, a fierce fight indeed, as I expect from Mirukimon's trusted friend. Now then, as a mighty warrior yourself, how would you deem our abilities? They were sufficient. I mean, you deem us worthy? We'll join the next battle without fail. We fought a warrior as mighty as you, and yet we stand. That is proof itself of our mettle. We'll join the coming battle regardless of what you might say. Consider it settled. We are in your debt. You will convince them to let us fight, yes? Should you ever find yourself in trouble, we should come. Well, the time comes, but we won't slow down now. You're caught up in a rage struggle against fate, aren't you? We wish you well. What a nuance. What a nuisance. It seems they intend to join no matter what your decision was. Now we know what they are capable of. I can rely on them without fear. No, but it's a token of my appreciation for testing their strength. You have my thanks. Yay! Another battle. Okay. $90, huh? I'm trying to get these three. We broke a bat. And look at that. And look at that. 25%. Now what? Stubborn fall. Dreams or reality? The fog is so bad I can't get any deeper into the forest. Okay. Wait, 8 years ago? What the? Come on, what the? Oh, hey, I need your help. The fog is so bad I can't get any deeper into the forest. Have you asked Cherrymon to help? I asked, but he won't give me the time of day. Cherrymon won't listen to me, so can you try talking to him instead? I wonder what's got his leaves in a rustle. Sorry for the trouble, but thanks in advance. Did you need something? Could you get rid of the fog? No. Can you make a option? That's a no. You want to get attacked again? No, I do not. But no means no. I'm sorry, but you need to give up. Go to attack you. I'm good at attack. I'm trying to.
You got it. Ready to
No, what are you doing? I told you it's not possible. Watch me. I cannot clear the fog right now. No, will make a difference. It's just not enough. Oh, now, what's going on here? But you told me to allow no one through, so I simply thickened the fog to bar all entry. But I didn't say that these people are... But didn't I say these people are my guests and should be allowed passage? I recognize them with the fog so thick I cannot see. Oh dear, it is as I feared. What was that, Trauma? Up and happened in the deep woods. I must go there at once. I sensed an odd presence in the sanctuary. Was checking to see if we had an intruder. That could be dangerous. Cherrymon raised the fog to keep the residents out. That presence? Someone's here. Your visit. Please come with me. Oh, you were gonna... One's here? Who are you? The current... Could this be... someone affected by the sanctuary's power? Dude, assessment of the situation, I must admit, I'm a little surprised. It was simply driven mad by the power and energies of the current in this place. There's no talking it down. It beat some sense into it.
ready to go.
What current?
This can't be.
Nice. What was I doing? What a relief. It seems you come back to your senses. What exactly happened here? The energy of the current here is incredible. Any Digimon would find it overwhelming. I was performing a ritual to safeguard this place and keep its energies in check. I'll restart the ritual. That should prevent any more Digimon from losing their minds. Thanks to you, we got this resolved before it got out of hand. Here's a reward. Now give me 20 more quests because we know that's what's gonna happen. No quest? None? God, am I getting close? The only 3. My man, I'm begging you. Collect my souls in Tokyo back in 2020. I can't be the king of Digimon without them. In the past? Interesting. I wish to go to the forest. The village. Wow.